La da la da da la da da. Haha. Oh, I should probably unmute my tab so that I can hear the things. Whoa, that was way more intense audibly than I thought it would be. Oh man, I'm looking forward to this. This music is bumping. Whoa. All right. That, let's go ahead and... no. Yes, forever. All right. We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes till the presentation officially starts. And all will be right with the world. Let's go ahead and put that there. Eek. Excuse me. Nice. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Like, even if we don't get Silksong, which it's already gonna be a stretch if we do. Like, I don't hold out that much hope because I've learned to temper my expectations. But the devs that are going to be here that have been confirmed, huge names in the indie community. Hence why I think they're using the term triple I. These are indie games that, despite being indies, exploded in popularity. And that's what I gather from the title. So like the devs of Hyper Light Drifter, which was a fantastic game, will be here. Mainly excited for No Rest for the Wicked. Mainly because we know it exists. Sure. The DRG devs are confirmed to be here. The devs of Slay the Spire and Hyper Light Drifter are confirmed to be here. There's a whole lot of cool indie title news that we're going to get today. Oh boy. This is going to be fun. And yeah, I would not be surprised if we got some more No Rest for the Wicked news. Because I believe Moon Studios is also... Well, actually, I don't know if they've been confirmed. The Silksong is the silk we sang along the way. No, it's real. We know it's real. It's just a matter of patience, which I have. Unlike the people spamming in chat. Luckily, we did get a rock and stone chain going, so distracted from the skong for a bit. Oh, here we go! Where is it then? It's in development. It's not done yet. Oh, wait, I saw Evil Empire in there too. So, perhaps some more Windblown news. World premieres, sneak peeks, exclusive gameplay. Cool. Relax and enjoy. Hey, I got my rain. My nose has finally stopped hating me this morning because I took a Zyrtec.
World premiere.
Windblown? No. Crowsworn. No. Windblown. This looks like the art style of the Dead Cells trailers. Is this not HD? Oh, come on. BHD. Oops. There we go. What be this? Okay, that looks awesome. Oh, wait a second. Hades? No, Slay the Spire. Oh! I've heard a lot of great things about the first Slay the Spire. I've never actually played it. 2025 for early access? Ooh. Why would you be... Hello? Interesting. I've heard a lot of great things about it. Oh, there's Windblown. From the devs of Dead Cells. Oh, no. They're adding the Beheaded to Risk of Rain 2. That's awesome. I also really want to try Risk of Rain 2. Man, the music is going nuts. Is this how the whole Risk of Rain soundtrack sounds? Should I play Risk of Rain? I don't know. I've heard a lot of great things about it. I've never actually played it. Kill Knight. I mean, that seems kind of straightforward. Then again, we have games like Content Warning and The Finals, which is like, okay, that is about the most generic title you could have given this, and it makes it very hard to talk about in conversation. You want to play The Finals? The Finals of what? Risk of Rain's pretty good. I've heard a lot of great things about Risk of Rain 2. I really want to play it. So it's a bullet hell dungeon crawler, I take. It's also kind of hard to watch. Epilepsy warning. Yeah, it's like you took the gameplay of Binding of Isaac, made it slightly more isometric, so it's closer to Hades, and then gave it the protagonist from Blasphemous. Finals has been a rep of being made by ex-Battlefield devs. So, made by people who were tired of not caring.
Bartenders.
Oh wait, I've heard about this.
Doctors, waiters, enforcers.
It's like a whole
killers.
City-wide detective
now there's
game.
A new kind of killer in town. The bullet might have come from across the street, but the gun came from under it. Black market dealers are just like anybody else. They do their work.
Shadows of Doubt, that's what this one's called?
They go home. Nobody keeps better records than a crook.
Like, I saw this when it was announced, and I was like, this looks fascinating.
All I gotta do is find them before they kill again.
Yes, Shadows of Doubt, you're right. Wait, you've played it? Oh. Oh, yeah, it's just saying it's come to the next series of consoles. It looks really good. What this? Why does this look like similar in art style to Grounded, but also like 3D Stardew Valley? Oh, My Time at Sandrock. Okay. I've heard of that. Like, it was mentioned recently. Pal World 2, Human.
I didn't think the Viking raids could get any worse. The Danes are coming.
The Danes are
The Lord of
coming.
England must tame the land. Establish a thriving village.
Another civilization builder.
As it grows, construct fortifications and build a mighty castle. Train your forces and prepare to
Train your
mount the
forces by
ramparts.
having them shoot
For our
5
enemies
feet.
have harnessed an ancient terror.
Flippin' what? Okay, I have seen ads for this before. Because I was like, what?
Steel and scale. Only the bravest leaders, the ones who can defend.
Poor man's
their
Ark
strongholds,
Survival Evolved.
the ones who can raise an army, the ones who can fight together.
Okay, Rykard.
Will be known.
Dino Lords. It's so silly.
Wishlist now on Steam.
Wait, Ghost Ship Publishing? I was not aware of that. Sounds like the soundtrack of Dead Cells. Marlowe. Seems interesting. Oh, Alethea is the name of the main character. Interesting. What? Wait, why did that look like Echo from League of Legends? The Knight. Whoa. This looks very interesting. Gasalt. Steam and Cinder. Pound and shots. Nice.
Vampire Survivors is coming to PlayStation! The game people have described as the most fun I've ever had with one hand. You can play as a dog. There are no vampires in this game. You get the right build
I
and
love
only a whole
satirical
string of
ads.
enemies. The garlic looks like balls. Vampire Survivors is coming to PlayStation.
It's amazing. Wait, are they making a Vampire Survivors show? Cause or is this teasing the Dead Cells show? No. What? Who are all you? Wait, that's Contra, right? How could you make a show out of Vampire Survivors? Literally any way you want. Vampire Survivors is meant to be satirical. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is the main characters from Contra. Wait, yeah, and that looked like one of the dudes from Warhammer. Okay, Death is freaking out. Yep. Contra DLC. This makes me want to play it now. Are they adding another one? How many of these little pan through the forest shots are we gonna have? Werewolf. Werewolf DLC. Contra Hardcore. Okay. Composing Vengeance.
My name is Eric Hillman, and I am the
Flintlock Siege of
composer
Dawn.
for
I don't think I've
Flintlock.
heard of that one.
I would describe the world of Flintlock as this beautiful mixture of dust and dirt and grime with magic and gods and wonder. My main focus for the music
Interesting.
in Flintlock was trying to achieve a sound that felt unique to this world and unique to this setting, unique to these
Okay,
enemies,
just
unique
do
to
me a
these
favor,
characters.
Flintlock. Don't
For
be the next
idea of
Forspoken.
combat in this game, I wanted it to feel very specific and specifically small. For the gods, I went completely in the other direction. I really wanted it to feel like you were up against something awesome and something epic, and kind of like you were up against a real challenge.
Okay, Ludwig's Holy Blade. What are you?
I'm most excited for players to experience
It's called
a
Flintlock,
type of game and a
The
type
Siege
of
of
world setting
Dawn,
that we
as
don't
says
really
in the
see that
bottom
much,
left.
that we haven't really seen
But I
that much in video
have never
games.
heard of it till now. Interesting. Yet another
Premiere.
Fight All the Gods game, apparently. Ooh, Humble. What be this? I'm very confused. Never Alone 2. Okay, it makes sense if the first... Okay, from the creators of Never Alone. Looks clunky. It did look a tad rough. Forever not by your side. Yeah.
It was not always like this. Our empire was lost to centuries of mist.
I mean, that's generally
Did we
how things
overuse the
work.
Perlas?
Nothing ever
Their
stays the
infinite
same.
power? Maybe. The horrors were born, and that day, the cataclysmal began. We sought refuge on the peak, and we grew stronger there.
Another civilization builder. Well, this is more specifically...
One night,
Honestly, I think I
instead of
find this
fear,
sort of thing a bit
came
more
hope.
interesting than just civilization builders. Because it's specifically
She bent the
you
pair of us
build
to her
a
will.
fortress, and
With her
from
we
there,
stood,
if it falls, whoever survives relocates and
Unbreakable.
builds another castle. Cataclysmo. Interesting. Minecraft 2. Well, it's not specifically, like, it doesn't look
Take
like you
our
gather that many
hourglass,
resources.
hero.
Hey, Nixus.
Collect your bearings and focus your mind,
Hades-like?
and enter Death's realm once again.
Speaking of Hades-like, I need to play Hades 1 before Hades 2 comes out. Oh, wait, this is like a Vampire Survivor-like.
You really think you can kill death, though?
Yeah,
We
it's
don't have a
Vampire
strength
Survivor
for him.
/ Hades-like. And the music is closer to
What kind
Doom.
of legend would it be without fire and mayhem?
Allow me to interfere as God.
Yeah, I'm just hearing everything. The only thing they hear is you.
Just a person of ice.
Death must die.
Crom. Death. Death.
Rise again, hero.
Do you fear
This is not your end.
Winter, goddess of cold. I know. I was looking at it. I'm like, summer, goddess of fire. Winter, goddess of cold. Okay. I mean, Hades is a roguelike. Yeah. Oh, really well made for a roguelike. There are plenty of roguelikes that are really well made. Hades and Dead Cells are my two favorites. Okay. I've heard the best things about both of them. I've only played Dead Cells and I really like it.
Survival is all that matters.
I guess you could technically call DRG. No, they're not roguelikes. It's just the randomly generated
We are
missions.
pioneers of our time.
I'm trying to think if there are any other true roguelikes that I've played. Or even
We live
roguelites.
to expand.
COD Zombies is a roguelike. Chalice Dungeons and Bloodborne
we
are
live to
roguelike.
rebuild.
That is to say, they're randomly generated. But like to me, a roguelike or a roguelite is like from the ground up, the whole game is built around randomized
We
runs.
live.
Like Binding of Isaac is also one. Excuse me.
To survive.
Cool. It's another society builder. End zone. Hold on. You do realize that's also the term for where you score a touchdown in football, right? I feel like that's gonna be slightly confusing. Oh no, Sci-Fi Factorio. Oh jeez. We need more power. Okay, you need more power, so let's aura rush this table. What's with this electro swing bendy fan song sound and stuff going on in the background? Me at work, the roguelike. Yeah, honestly, because every day your progress is reset and everybody needs new help with the same things. Yeah, just keep aura rushing your table and you will continue to get awesome starships.
World premiere.
World premiere. Why is this man falling in a vertical position? High five of awesomeness. Interesting. Why are you playing patty cake with a bomb? Okay, just ate a mega mushroom. Continuing to play patty cake with a bomb. Baggledag. Baggledag is a bit rotund. Copyright free music be like. Speaking of Bendy, is there a new game that comes out next week? Does The Cage come out next week? I thought it was like summer. Hold on, now I gotta look that up. Undermine 2. Behold the Underminer! Why is the bomb huge now? Oh, they're both dead. Well done, everybody. Okay, we gotta look that up. Because if indeed Bendy the Cage comes out next week, I will be playing that day one. And another Civilization builder. That was hot potato with a bomb. Yes. But they were like slapping it back and forth. It just says 2024. It doesn't have a date yet.
It's a bomb. It's a chef. It's just an ordinary guy.
What am I looking at? Secrets of the Machine comes out on the 14th. What is this? This is what the car. I see that. Is it? I am very scared. Made by the people of What the Golf. I've never actually played What the Golf. It's a demo. What? I don't even have words for that. I'm very scared now. Let's have a break and try to keep you on our hype train until the end. So far, you've seen. That's right. Okay, your text is going by too fast. Only a few more roguelikes, I promise. Definitely play the demo. That's one way of catching people's attention. Yeah. If you leave people wondering, what did I just see?
Secrets and whispers.
That does make something
brought
stick with you.
now to the fore.
Red Hook. Oh, Darkest Dungeon 2.
The light of victory casts a long shadow. And in that nighted gloom, your fragile triumph is under siege. Decency must be defended.
Darkest Eye Dungeon.
Reinforced.
Okay, that was 2 eyes. Yeah, I've heard the Darkest Dungeon game, like the first one, is very, very hard. So I imagine the sequel will maintain
must
that.
stand fast against those who would seek to poison it and bleed it dry.
Why was Gideon lethal?
This squalid kingdom, these corrupted lands,
Oh, it's just called Kingdoms?
they are yours now. And you.
Oh, it's an
are bound to
update.
them.
Okay. Darkest Dungeon 2 update called Kingdoms. Okay.
Hello.
Gideon
I'm
Gleeful
Eduardo Villegas,
was like
CEO
covered
and founder
in,
of Wabi Sabi Games,
or
a
was
team of
basically a
developers
bug
mainly
man.
located in Latin America. Growing up, we were heavily inspired by retro platformers, anime, and graffiti, and wanted to share all that love with the world with our own very first video game, Rakugaki. This is the first project we have.
I'm gonna have to
created together as a team,
ask you to
and we are
repeat
very
that.
proud to be both published
What is
by
the name
Gearbox
of your
Publishing
game?
and also included as part of Riot Games' underrepresented founders program. Now, here's the first.
Ow, my foot. Fell asleep.
World
I was sitting on it.
premiere.
It's a monolith. Shredder
They erased
swarms?
everything that made our city great.
I am
Our
very
art,
confused.
And even the people, scrubbed and drained. But I know what I have to do.
Those are some pretty weak robots if they explode from spray paint.
The only way to resist
Interesting.
is our voices back.
Why are you painting on a screen that didn't even do anything? Wait. Rakugaki. Well, the arcade GK makes it a lot harder to tell what the actual title is. And another turn-based team
Broken
shooter.
Roads is a
Or turn-based team
post-apocalyptic
fighter.
narrative-driven RPG set in the desolate beauty of the vast Australian outback.
Australian
To
outback.
survive, you'll have to make tough choices guided by
She
the
made
moral
the
compass.
she
an
made
all-new
the screen
alignment
with the
system
paint.
that will test your
Yeah.
worldview against nihilist, humanist,
And apparently she
utilitarian,
can make like
and
true 3D
Machiavellian
art
ideas.
because stuff was like,
Become a
whoop.
hired gun, a jackaroo, a surveyor, or a member of a barter crew. And discover their unique attribute bonuses, starting skills, and reputation within the world. Form bonds with a diverse cast of companions, each with their own moral leaning and ideal outcome for the many challenges you'll face on your journey across Western Australia.
Cool, a morality tester game. I wonder which one will survive.
Broken Roads is available now.
These two people are about to be exploded by that nuclear blast in the background.
Avalon has been reduced to the shadow of a bygone age. Nightmares have breached the last standing bastion of reverie.
A co-op roguelike.
Heroes of the Raven
I like how they had to put
are
that disclaimer earlier. There'll only be a few more roguelikes, I promise.
Come to me, friends!
That's not enough to kill me!
Was that Sun Wukong?
Raven's Watch, heed my call. I am Morgan for Avalon, and return my dear brother
And this horseman.
to his eternal rest.
Interesting. Raven's Watch.
I fear a darker menace lurks deep within the shadows.
It's like a cross between the, like, Hades, but also a smidge more touch of the Crow's Horn art style. What has exploded? Oh, many things, because pirates. Literal bilge rats. Oh, our baby will survive and then take his revenge in years later. What? It's a floating, glowing head with a goatee. Of course it would be a cat. The cat will attack the bilge rats later, after it goes through its training arc. Pirates 6 looks great. I mean, Pirates 6 technically got scrapped. Heart Machine! So this is the devs of Hyperlight Drifter. Joestar birthmark. Interesting. They've gone with an over-the-shoulder third-person approach. Yeah. Ooh. Did they still get Disaster Piece to do the soundtrack? Hyperlight Breaker. Interesting. Early access in this summer. Cool. I really like Hyperlight Drifters, so it'd be very interesting. Yeah, like Risk of Rain 2 where they went to 3D. That is very interesting. The Last Spell. I don't recognize like any of these. We've seen like maybe 3 or 4 things that like I was aware of existing previously. And everything that I was not aware of existing previously, almost every single one of them has been a civilization builder, a turn-based RPG, a isometric a horde shooter or such, or a roguelite. Once again, Doom-sounding music, but for very stagnant medieval fighting. Oh, is this Frostpunk 2? Or, okay, I shouldn't assume that just because it's icy. It's a mountain. It's another civilization builder. Who could have seen this coming? Up, and there went your town. Don't you hate it when you have a thriving civilization and an avalanche kills half the town? I will say this does look much more intriguing than most of the other civilization builders we've seen thus far to me. I can't read that. Laysara? Summit Kingdom. I am aware of what I am watching. Thank you.
The trials are upon us. Will we finally see one worthy of the chalice of immortality?
I'd be cool with a wizard who could survive past the first round. This wizard wields fire arcana. Easy to learn, hard to master. Maybe the contest is finally heating up.
What idiot.
Smell that burning.
Wait, is this Spell
That's the
Rogue?
scent of failure.
She's onto an electrifying strategy. Earth meets lightning.
Lightning gets me all tingly.
This actually kind of... Is this Spell Rogue?
Welcome to Deadsville.
Population, her.
Now these four have the right idea. Any rules against teaming up?
Nope. Using others
Frostpunk
as
2.
shields is
Not
a
actually in
time-honored
Frost. We
tradition.
just like to complain about how our mayor sucks at
The
managing
best
everything,
I've
even
seen
though I
yet.
don't do anything to contribute to
But to
society.
win, it will take a champion. A master.
Well, that's
No.
kind of the whole point of Frostpunk.
Legend.
Oh, Wizard of Legend. Okay. Ah. Wait. Gameception? Why Gameception? It maketh my brain hurt. Okay, and that's just The Sims. Let's school. Okay. And this is a Binding of Isaac like. Except you play as a potatoes. He looks like an egg. White shell, egg shape. Why is he not an egg? But yeah, this is very much a Binding of Isaac like. Okay, just Gatling on everybody. Brotato. Abyssal Terrors. He doesn't look like a potato, he looks like an egg! Alright. He just killed a crab! Oh, it was the bad guy. Okay, that makes more sense. And she died. That was the end of the game. Oh wait, I think I've heard of this one. Whee! You're very lucky that pond was there, lady. Chat keeps protest. I mean, to be fair, what does that have to do with anything that's being showcased? Ah, Tachia, that's what it was called. At least I assume that's how that's pronounced. Okay, we have
of Rogue 2 is a high-octane
Streets
RPG
of-
sandbox set in a vast, randomly generated open world. With this ambitious sequel, our goal is to create the most.
I love how like
open-ended and
half
fun
of these things
sandbox
have been
experience
sequels or
ever,
DLCs for things
and
that I
evolve
didn't
the
know existed in the
ultimate
first
freedom
place.
of choice that made the original game a cult hit. In Streets
Well,
of
there's
Rogue
always
2,
gonna be
your
Silksong
mission is to
spam.
overthrow a corrupt
Look, I'm
president
looking
of a
forward to
small
Silksong as much as the
country,
next
either
guy, but like
solo or with friends via
nobody
online
likes
co-op.
spam
How
of
you
any
reach your
kind.
goal is completely up to you. Assemble a mercenary army and plan a coup. Stage a zombie virus outbreak. Or just chill out, build a farm, and totally ignore the main quest. Pick from a diverse
that'd
roster of
probably be what
playable
I'd
character
do.
classes, each with their own
Who wants to
unique,
stage a
weird
coup?
traits. Take a look at these glorious bastards. Hacker, chef, cultist, wrestler, detective, ninja, also gorilla, and werewolf, and investment banker, and many more. Be sneaky, or go guns blazing, or make others
Cultist?
do your dirty work.
I mean,
Get
cultist is
inventive
par for
and
the course
experiment.
for
There are
wacky
multiple ways
shenanigans.
to complete each mission.
Did that robber
Wreak
just phase
havoc
through the
with
wall?
A vast arsenal of weapons, gadgets, and vehicles. Machine guns, shrink rays, bear traps, check. Supercars and speedboats, check. Boomboxes,
So this is just
banana
chaos,
peels,
the
rat
game.
summoning ocarina, Necronomicon, check, I guess. The huge procedurally generated map of Streets of Rogue 2 features multiple beautiful biomes. Bustling cities, serene countryside, mysterious caves, sunlit
Okay.
islands,
Anarchy
creepy
Valley, I
graveyards.
guess.
Explore this lively world, engage with its quirky inhabitants, and write your own story. Streets of Rogue 2 is coming to Steam Early Access later this year. Add the game to your wish list.
Interesting. Like most of this stuff I have no familiarity with whatsoever. So I don't know what to say over top of it. I really do hope that we at least get some news on Season 5 of DRG by the end of the presentation. People just started spamming a pirate flag emoji? I didn't even know there was a pirate flag emoji. Pal World update? Why does it sound like the music for this ad is particularly quiet? That was
Into the
interesting.
city of woe. In darkness, 33 souls join together. 33 gather courage against his law. We rebel. Fell beasts overwhelm you.
Another Hades-like,
Unite. Bolster your
though
defenses.
co-op Hades-like.
Flee his fierce fire. Mend your wounds and press on.
I say Hades-like, it's just dungeon crawlers, but like roguelike dungeon crawlers with a top-down
Though things
perspective
seek to
with this
consume you,
kind of art style. It just,
the
to me,
fallen
screams Hades-like.
may yet be saved.
I have
And the
no familiar with
actions
any of the
of
games in the
valiant
showcase. I'm just
are
vibing.
rewarded
That's
in
fair.
relics eternal.
There are several that I've recognized just because I know the devs,
Great
but
is the wrath
or
of
not
God,
know the devs. I don't know them
and the
personally.
second death
I'm
may
familiar
take
with them
you.
because
Yet
I'm
together,
familiar with
hope
the
and
devs.
help remain. Hone your skills. Indulge in modest vanity. Make
Indulge
haste to the
in modest vanity.
gate And quickly rejoin
I'm
the
sorry,
fray.
but that's an oxymoron. I just want some recommendations to add to my
33
backlog.
sinners,
I mean,
33 doomed.
if you have a backlog, why would you want to add
Mark
to it?
my words.
You still need to
Only
play
through
through that
pain
backlog.
And sacrifice will 33 souls become
I get it, there are 33 souls.
immortals.
Is that the name of the game? 33 souls? "33 Immortals." Okay, cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an announcement.
Hold up.
In a brave new world,
Is this... It
everyone
is!
can be whoever
Mouse!
they want to be, and nothing says you more than a
The
can
first
of Hilda's
person
Spinach.
that...
Spike D, with its special secret ingredient. Kids,
Building a
remember your
backlog of
5 a
games
day.
while waiting for Silksong. Makes sense. Oh, it is. It's Mouse. This just looks like silly fun. It just looks silly and I love it. Mickey Mouse Doom, exactly. Like old 1930s Mickey Mouse Doom. I don't like how quiet this is. Ooh. This Dracula's castle? Is this Alucard? Interesting. Yeah, this is very much Dracula's castle. Because that's Alucard. This isn't a Castlevania game, is it? Or I guess just Castlevania inspired. I'm liking the vibes of it. Alucard's wolf form.
I will show you the might of the House Belmont.
And there's Belmont. Yeah, this just seems like straight up Castlevania. Like Castlevania Duels or something? But why would a Castlevania game be here? Uprising, Legacy of Castlevania. If it's not made by Konami... Oh, it is. Konami Digital... Well, then why is it here? Did Konami just basically...
Premiere.
Like, hire an indie game studio to make it? Evil Empire! Is this gonna be Windblown? It doesn't look like Windblown, because these are humans. Alright, Evil Empire, what do you got? Hiya! Hiya! Child, move away from the lunk on the ground. I don't think that's how wall runs work. I guess it's a game, never mind. Kid, would you stop getting... Oh wait, this is a different kid. No, it's the same kid, because that's the leopard. Child, could you stop getting grabbed by everything? This looks fun. It's a collab. Yeah, makes sense. Wow. Everything in this village just hates this little girl. It is not her day. Yep. Everything hurts. Roguelike. Because you start the run over. Interesting. Oh, is it like a one hit and you're dead sort of roguelike? Oh, heavy platforming roguelike. This just looks fun. There was a Contra Vampire Survivors collab earlier. That's true. That's true. But I mean, like, that was a collab for like a DLC. Vampire Survivors is an indie game. It's just made a collab with a bigger studio. Whereas this is just through and through a Castlevania game, which doesn't seem right, if you ask me. Well, they're doing a summary thing, so it's got to be like the last thing. Well, there are a lot of very interesting things. There are a lot of things that I frankly don't really care about. And there are a lot of stuff that I had no exposure to but looked interesting. Is this it, or are we going to get one last thing? Oh, yeah. Jeez, I had almost forgotten about the nightmare fuel that was the... Oh, this is it. Okay. The car. What was... The car thing that terrified me beyond all reckoning. Interesting. All right. Well, Evil Empire had a couple things that looked interesting to me. Specifically, the last one looked really, really fun. Most of the things that I knew about, I was already looking forward to. Like, Hyperlight Breaker. Let's see, there was a couple others. Whatever the case may be. What the car? Yes, thank you, Nixus. Well, I think that's it. Yep, that's it. All right, then. Well, that was interesting. There were a lot of things that I am looking forward to, most of which I already knew about. So, I guess we'll call it there. Thanks for those of you who decided to watch this presentation with me. And I will certainly see your smiles soon. Yeah, no skong. Sadness. But I wasn't really expecting it. I was keeping my expectations low. But I would have liked to see like a bit of DRG news, because like Ghost Ship Games announced that they would be here, but then it was something completely un-DRG related. It was just that their publishing company is publishing the game. And it was like toward the beginning. I don't even remember what it was. Deep Rock Galactic. The Rock and Stone in the chat was a reference to that. So I would have liked to see a little of the news for like season 5 of DRG, or maybe some more news from Deep Rock Survivor, which is, or not Survivor. Survivor's already out. Rogue Core, the spin-off game that's coming. I believe the plan is like around the holidays. But as of right now, like season 5 is supposed to be coming out in like June. So I'd have liked a little more news about that and like what we could expect, but oh well. Well, I think we'll end it here. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I will certainly see your smiles soon. See ya!